It's really good. And many of you already own them, and I know you're kind of going, yep, she's telling the truth. If you don't have them, this is your place to buy your NFL gear. But again, let's appreciate the savings. These went on the air at $100, and they're awesome. I love them because they're lighter weight. You can wear these if it's just a little misty out, if you've got a golfer in your life, if you just want to wear them, maybe you like to go boating or going fishing. Obviously, if you're going to wear them to the game, they're also great to layer stuff underneath it. So if you're shoveling snow and don't want to be too hot, you just put a turtleneck or some layers underneath it, and you're not going to be smoking hot with a big heavy coat on. These are 50% off tonight, and they're only $50 clearance, and we've got the 5 flex pays. I have every team except for Washington. And DQ, what size you wearing, buddy? Medium. A medium. You're wearing a medium. Okay, good. And how tall are you? 6'2". You're 6'2", and he's wearing a medium. So these are roomy. So these are nice and roomy. We go small through double extra large. So Raheem, we've got every team except for Washington in this one. These are awesome. What do you love best about them?
Well, I mean, you see DQ right now. He's styling and profiling. But I love the hits. You know, this is that traditional windbreaker style that you throw on. I always say when you watch the game, Suzanne, these are the jackets that you see the players wearing because it's got that cool factor. You know, it's just when you put it on, you can unzip this. But like me, I like to stay nice and warm so you can bring it all the way up to your neckline. And then I love this. Now, I'm going to use this Cowboys one to show you this. Check this out, guys. Do you know what this is? This is the same jacket that I'm wearing folded up into itself. That's what's really cool. So right here on the front, you actually can open this up. You have a zipper here. You take this off, you actually can fold the jacket down inside of itself. And when you do that, this is the finished product right here. So literally it folds into itself so you can carry this anywhere with you and all of a sudden pull it out. So for me, anyone who works out, Suzanne, they know sometimes you don't want to carry that jacket around in the gym. You don't want to throw it on the floor. This is the perfect jacket to bring with you. So as soon as you finish, you worked up a sweat, you can throw this on and then head out the door. And
again, I'm going to go through, guys, as Raheem continues to talk, I'm going to show you every team within, believe it or not, 1 minute. Raheem, again, easy to take care of this, but my gosh, can you imagine, too, if you live in one of the southern states where it just doesn't get too cold very much in the year, what a great jacket. And at $50 off, no one, or 50% off, absolutely no one's going to guess you spent only 50 bucks on this, because the quality is truly impeccable. It's a great item.
Well, you're never going to find this price anywhere, Suzanne. That's why here at HSN, I tell people all the time, if you want to get your NFL or whatever fix you have for shopping, go to hsn.com. I mean, we have unbelievable NFL merchandise. And like you said, Suzanne, at this price, try finding this at the stadium shops. You never will. You won't find it at this price. Look at all the hits. And again, you guys know Carl Banks G3. They don't mess around. So all these hits that you're seeing, you see your conference on the sleeve. So if you're in the AFC, you'll have that. If you're in the NFC, you'll have that. And then the Browns obviously kicking butt this year. Look at that. You got the huge team logo right on the back of the actual jacket. Again, and my favorite, Suzanne, of the jacket, you have those nice toggles. If you look down on the side at the bottom of the actual jacket.
Oh, yeah. Let me show you.
Yeah, you see that? So you can actually, you can adjust. They're all the way at the bottom, all the way.
Here we go.
You can actually literally adjust that. So you can make that as tight as you want, or you can make it as loose as you want. So again, if it's cold where you are, this is a great windbreaker to keep that wind from, from creeping inside, and you can stay nice.
Well, you know what's
warm.
too, in a lot of places, like when you go sledding with the kids, you know, when you're going up and down the hill, you start breaking a sweat. If you're in a big, heavy winter, no, you really do. I mean, you ever live up north, right? Are you from Florida?
I've traveled. Well, you know, it's the furthest I've lived away. I lived in California for a little while. I lived in New Orleans. But the coldest, believe it or not, and you guys are going to laugh at me, I lived in Georgia. I lived in Douglasville in Atlanta. So that was as cold as it's ever been. But right when I lived there, it was snowing like crazy. So I got a chance to feel what you guys feel up in the Midwest and up north.
Well, but I'll tell you what, if you're doing a lot of sledding, and I've done that in my life with my son, you really start breaking a sweat because you're going up and down the hill all the time, right? So to me, that is a really great layering winter piece because you put a turtleneck on, a couple layers, or if you go out if you're going to go out skiing, if you're lucky enough to do that, awesome for that. For golfers, if you have anybody who's a golf person, that is the perfect golf jacket, I think. It's great for that.
Absolutely. It really is, Suzanne. Perfect for that.
Okay, so we're going to wrap up on that, guys. Take advantage of the savings and the 5 flex. Such a good night to shop for your NFL gear. And if you just know their team, you're in good shape with us tonight. Also, I would recommend to go to hsn.com.